Hi guys and welcome to Unit 4. Past simple. The simple past is a verb tense that is used to talk about things that happened or existed before now. The simple past tense shows that you are talking about something that has already happened. For instance, he won the silver medal and I worked in an academy for 1 year. Now, how do we form affirmative sentences? So we have to use a subject, verb in past, and we have to use a complement. When you are using a verb in past, we can use either regular or irregular verbs. For example, we studied for the test and we got 20 points. 2. Michael Phelps trained so hard for the swimming championship. 3. She was in my house when you called. 4. I drank so much vodka in that party. And 5. We went to my dad's house on Sunday. Cool. Now, when we're talking about past simple, we have regular verbs and we have irregular verbs. So, when you have regular verbs, you generally only add ed, okay, ed to the sound, to the verb, to the structure of the verb. But ed has three different pronunciations in English, like a d, like a t, and like id. So when you have this verb, for example, call in present, you pronounce call, okay? In English, you don't say call it, okay? That is incorrect. But you pronounce the ed sound, ed, only the ed, like a d, okay? Excuse me, let me erase this for a second. Okay, so we pronounce the ed sound like a d when the final sound of the verb is L, N, R, G, V, S, Z, B, or M. For example, in present we say call, in past we say called. Clean, in present we say cleaned, in past. Offered, offered. Damage, damaged. Love, loved. Use, pronounce the AD like a D. Remember, like a D. For instance, use in present, used in past. Amaze, amazed. Rob, robbed. Claim, claimed. Okay? The D is a soft sound, it's not very strong. But when we are talking about the T pronunciation of the ED sound, okay, remember, the T is a strong sound. For instance, in present we say help, help. But in past we have to say helped. You see the pronunciation. The T is strong. Helped. Look, looked. Sniff, sniffed. Laugh, laughed. Wash, washed. Watch, watched. Kiss in present. Kissed in past. Dance in present. Danced in past. Fix in present. Fixed in past. Okay. Finally, we have the id pronunciation when the verb is a regular verb in past, like with id. Well, it's only two cases when it finishes with t and d. For instance, we say want or want in present, and in past we say wanted. Need in present, we say needed in past. Okay, now using irregular verbs in past. In this case, we don't have like specific rules for these verbs, but in this case, we just have to learn them by heart. Here I am showing you like the most important list in English for the irregular verbs. Let's practice like the most common ones. Like buy, we say bought. Like choose, we say chose. Do, we say did. Eat, ate. Give, here, gave. Go, went. Like run, ran. Say, said. See, saw. Steal, stole. Take, took. Tell, told. Throw, three. Write, wrote. Okay? So you have to start learning the irregular verbs in past. Now did. We use the auxiliary did when forming negative sentences or questions. In negative sentences, we use the verb in infinitive. Okay, be careful with this part. In negative sentences, we use the verb in infinitive. In infinitive means in present. So negative sentences structure is subject, did, not, verb in past, and complement. For instance, she did not take the key. We can say instead of did not, we can say didn't. The other sentence or example is we did not travel to Mexico last year. We didn't travel to Mexico last year. Okay, two examples. Now, forming questions. In this case, we say did, subject, verb in past, and complement. For instance, did you watch the match last night? Notice that in this case, watch, and in these cases like take or travel, the verb is in infinitive or in present, because here, when you're using did, and here, when you're using did, the auxiliary is already in past, so you don't have to use the verbs also in past. So, did you watch the match last night? Yes, I did, or no, I didn't. Yes, I watched the game or the match last night, or no, I didn't watch the game or the match last night. Notice that in this case we do use ed because we don't because we are not using did. In this case, we are using did. We use the verb in present. Past continuous. Past continuous is used to show an action that was continuing in the past until another action interrupted it. For instance, I was reading a book when you called me. This morning I was revising my lessons when my father came in. In this case, for affirmative sentences, we say subject, was or were, verb with ing and complement. Was or were is the verb to be in past. Okay, we use was for he, she, it, and I. And we use were for you, we, and they. For instance, in affirmative sentence with past continuous, we say I was listening music at 8 a.m. or she was studying when I ate. Negative sentence. The structure is subject, was or were, you see, verb to be again, not, verb with the ing and complement. For instance, my cousin was not working, he was cleaning. Or you weren't reading the lesson, that's why you failed the test. When forming questions, we use the verb to be first of all, like was or were, then we use the subject, verb with ing and complement. Look in this case. Were you sleeping when the earthquake happened? Yes, I was, or no, I wasn't. Yes, I was sleeping when the earthquake happened, or yes, I wasn't. Oh, sorry, here is no. Okay, no. No, I wasn't sleeping when the earthquake happened. Here, okay, I show you a little like differences between simple past and past continuous. We use simple past to talk about completed actions, habits, and facts in the past. For instance, I went to the cinema yesterday. I always visited my grandparents in my summer holidays when I was little, or I lived near Liverpool for a couple of years. Past continuous is used to express interrupted actions, a specific time as an interruption, and parallel actions, like I was watching TV when the phone rang, or last night at 7 p.m. I was having dinner. While she was doing her homework, her brother was playing football. So, that's it for today. Thanks.